Okay, so me and Michelle are actually right now on our way to Colorado, and I have some tarot cards picked out, and I'm just gonna let the divine speak through me. I'm so excited. We're going to see, we should be there, and 10 hours and 38-minute drive. This is our first drive. We're gonna stop and get some an oil change, and we got, you know, we're gonna stop, and I'm gonna get Wi-Fi to upload this YouTube video, because I'm gonna be uploading a YouTube video through my whole journey. I'm gonna keep everything a surprise on my YouTube channel, but I'm on this huge road trip with my best friend Michelle, and we're just gonna go out in nature, and I'm gonna vlog the whole thing. I literally, the back of my car, back of my SUV is turned into a freaking, like, there's a bed and like a place to eat, and it's just beautiful. I'll show you in another vlog, but this is the first one. It's nighttime right now, so I'm gonna play this song to get this this beautiful message started. My first night out here. We're driving. We'll be in Colorado by, it's what? It's 4 in the morning. I think it's Colorado changes time.
Oh, it does?
Yeah. So I think, yeah.
I think it's behind.
Yeah. But anyway, so we'll be in Colorado about 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. About 6 in the evening. Anyways, so I'm gonna play this song, and I'm just gonna show you my journey. We're just gonna go to the most spiritual places. We're literally going to about 13 different states, and just gonna like journey. I'm just gonna hold it as a surprise, and I can't wait to share my adventure and share my wisdom and my knowledge on the way. So anyways, let me get this song started for this, because I haven't made a YouTube video and almost a week now, and now it's time to make a YouTube video every single day, and you guys get to see my awesome adventure that we have manifested, because, you know, I've let go, and now I'm just following my dreams. It's Christmas break. I go back to school February 8th. I have pretty much a month and a half to just travel. I just fucking made a map, go around pretty much halfway around the whole United States, and we're doing it in my car. Yes, living like hippies. Yeah, it's amazing. Anyways, alright, let's start this. So I can start reading these cards. Stick figure. Yes. We're gonna start with this. Oh. Say hi, Michelle, real quick.
Hey.
She's driving right now. Okay, so as we jam to this song, I have actually a lot of beautiful cards that I pulled out. I'm gonna show you real quick that so I've asked the divine to come through me and to really speak through these cards, so whoever actually watches this video, it's really gonna affect you in a very personal and spiritual way. So, and share and like, subscribe, just, you know, if anything resonates, it's all about love, and I can't wait to share my adventures, because, you know, it's truly all about love. Like, I've been through so many dramatic and painful and suffering situations that, like, now that I'm learning to overcome. Wow, there's a lot of butterflies, wow, in these tarot cards. This is really good for all of us. Oh my gosh, I cannot wait. Wow, okay, so Spirit wants me to get ready to, wow, okay. So the first card, let's see if you can see it. Yeah, so it's called Lina, L-I-N-A. How would you pronounce that?
Yeah,
Lina. It's called Lina, and there is a bull. So that's Taurus energy. One second. Actually, yeah. So there's a bull, and then there's all the cycles of the moon. So what this is portraying, so hold on, let me see if I can make sure, let me see if I can, because I do want you guys to see the pictures as I talk about them. Okay, so what's really cool about this card is, this is the first card, so this represents, and then you see the red in the back, so, and, okay, 1 second, you guys. Let me tune in real quick. Let me look at these cards. I'm just gonna read from my heart. Sometimes I stumble, but there is a big message in this. Wow. There's already 3 butterflies, which means 4 butterflies. Wow, 4 butterflies. So when you really think about it, when you think about a butterfly's life, they start with a caterpillar, then they go in this black, deep, you know, cocoon hole, and then they're transforming, they're transmuting that. It is transmuting too. They're changing, and they come out of this cocoon as a beautiful butterfly. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4 butterflies. So 4, and actually what's even more crazy, so 2020 is actually breaks down to the number 4 in numerology. So how that is, so 2019 was actually the number 3. So 2019, this is how you do it. So 2019, so 2 plus 0 is 2, and then 9 plus 1 is 10. So 10 plus 2 is 12, and then everything breaks down to single digits numbers. So 1 plus 2 is 3. So 2019 was the year of 3. So 2020 would be the year of 4. So 2 plus 0 is 2, and then plus 2 is 4, plus 0 is 4 still. So that breaks down 2020 is actually year 4. So there's a lot of awakening, a lot of understanding, a lot of bliss coming through 2020 this year. Wow. And it's not just there's gonna be, so there's, oh wow, the beauty way of this. Okay, this one, afterwards I do want to read the description of this one, but okay, so so this is actually the first card in this deck, and it has the black and white butterfly on top, which means polarity. So this means that the balance, we have to recognize and be aware that we are the balance. It's not attaining, it's not searching, it's not being, but we are the balance. Because once we understand the concept that we already are the balance, we become the balance. We transform into the balance by already being the balance. And in her aura in this card, she's glowing white around her body, which is pureness. She is the balance. She is the purity, because she understands that you can't have black without white. You can't have darkness without the sun. You can't have the sun without darkness. You can't have pain and hurt without joy and happiness. You know, it's like those blockages, those road falls that we go down. We think that it's like it's the end of our lives in those moments, and then we get stuck in these patterns, and we live in this triggered belief within ourselves that when anything happens bad to us, we think that is just who we are, and then that's what we become. But actually, these falls, these hurts, these sufferings, if we try to look at it at a more divine, pure standpoint, a more understanding standpoint, which it's not easy when you grow up around being manipulated, being hurt, being abused, suffering, or hurting with your family, never getting along, being alone. You know, there's just so many different types of characteristics of people that have been felt so alone. There's millions of us that feel alone, if not all of us. You know, there are so many of us that feel alone in this world, and it's because we're not accepting the void in ourselves. We're letting distractions on the outside world. We tend to like always want to substitute our void within ourselves with material objects, with relationships, with other people. But the truth is, like, this void inside ourselves is truly, there is no void. We think that there's that ego in the brain that makes you think, that manipulates you. Once you learn that your ego, it actually is your friend, but our ego in this day of society is become our devil within us. It's let us control us, and we need to understand that our ego is actually our friend. Our ego, because having an ego is part of being an actual human, living in this life, having these emotions, having these feelings. The ego is just part of this experience. But the beautiful thing about the ego is you can transmute the ego that once was into the ego that shall prosper. We have such a negative vibration on this ego. We put such negative frequencies in this ego, and then that manifests inside of you when you think about that. When you think about your ego as a negative aspect of yourself. So, like, your ego is beautiful in a way, in every way. Every part of you is beautiful, and that's what you forget. That's where this balance of black and white, you understand that even the darkness inside of you is beautiful. It's just like us. There's no words that could ever describe how beautiful your darkness is inside of you, because without that darkness, you wouldn't be here. You have to understand that darkness creates the light. You don't see, when the sun is shining bright in the day, you don't see darkness come out of nowhere. Okay, you see there can be like dark clouds, there can be storms, but it doesn't go completely black. Because light can come out of darkness. Look at the stars, they're shining because light comes out of darkness, and that means you have to go into the darkness, into your soul, and it's not easy, and I'm trying to describe this in such a more understanding way, and a more because I'm very abstract, and I want to reach millions and millions of people with these concepts, that it really does, like, the external world definitely influences us and manipulates us, and that's when we need to turn inwards first and understand our insides and how our emotions and our feelings work first, so then we can now know how to live our lives on this external 3D material world the way we want, and knowing and being conscious, being consciously aware of everything around you, so you're not being manipulated by different energies, and these other energies aren't even aware that they're manipulating you, because this is where DNA structure comes in. This DNA structure has been passed down from generation to generation, just like, so, easy example. So in my family, my granddad, my grandma, we'll do my granddad. I think his father had cancer, his mom died of lung cancer, and he instantly blames he had cancer, and he survived. I love him to death, but he instantly goes back and says, this is from my DNA from my parents, their parents, since they had it, I inherited it. So yes, you actually do inherit, but the thing is, you can actually transmute that inherited DNA structure, so you do not have cancer, so you do not get the same traits as your family did. Also, my dad too. My dad's you know, me and my dad aren't that close. I've never met his parents, which would be my grandparents on his side. I never met them, but they both died very young from, I think, a heart attack and diabetes. And he always said, you know, he's scared to even go, like, he's never went to the hospital, nothing. He's just scared. He lives in fear. He lives in anxiety. And he always said, well, you know, it's in my, I'm gonna have that because, you know, my family had that. And this is like literally, this is what's been, this is what, you know, modern, I think it's modern science, yeah, that has portrayed this out. And now there's actually, and do your research. Like I'm traveling and I speak. So do your research if you know, if you don't, whatever. I don't even want to justify myself. So anyways, there's these scientists now that, I think it's in like the quantum physics field, the, what was I talking about? Hold on.
DNA.
Oh yes, DNA. So in the quantum physics field that there is a new, now they're coming out and saying that DNA can be changed. They're like they're seeing more than just this material world. These scientists that are all about matter and you know, don't believe in this. They're very logical. They're only, you know, you have to see it to believe it kind of thing. But there's, you know, now there's yeah, quantum physics. There's quantum physics, I can't, my brain's blah blah, but anyways, you know what I'm saying. So anyways, these scientists, they're actually figuring out now that you can actually change that, because it's actually in your blood too. So what you can do, so everything is energy. So your body, your blood, everything is energy. Water is energy. It's just all different forms of energy in your body. But once you understand that you can transmute, which transmute is just changing one thing to another. Like it's from an easy example, ice to water. That's, you know, it's one form to another. So you're actually changing the DNA structure form in your body from one form to another. So you're all this cancer, all these your family, all these things that been passed down, that you're gonna have cancer because your father had cancer, you're gonna have heart disease, you're gonna have diabetes because your whole family had diabetes. You can actually transmute that out of your body by transmuting it into pure energy, because that energy, that lower vibration, those are diseases in their body that create these are just lower vibrational energies stuck in your body that create these diseases. But these lower vibrational energies are consumed by we won't go too far in this, but you know, processed foods, being around the wrong people, even listening to the wrong music creates like disease in your body. Like frequencies, you have to understand vibrations, frequencies, and energies, because that's everything. My body my body is a different, you know, it's a denser, you know, this car is a vibration. It's just it's a frequent, it's, you know, it's vibrating at a very high level because it's more solid. You know, my computer is, you know, everything is energy, and everything is vibrating at different levels that create, you know, like steel, you know, that's a very, you know, because it's so solid, so everything vibrates at a different level. So your bodies also vibrate at different levels, and everything vibrates at different levels, different frequencies. So does music, so does how we speak, languages we speak, how we speak. Well, I'm going way off topic. I don't even know where I went. Okay, so anyways, back to what I was saying. Just life is beautiful. Okay. So let me see real quick. Okay. Wow. Okay, so next we looked at the butterfly that there we go, the butterfly that is black and white. Then the next one that came up, let's call my name. This butterfly is blue and yellow, so blue. So think about the color blue in your life, and the color blue, period. It is the sky and the ocean. So it is above and below. So this butterfly is saying, and then it comes with the polarity. It's this is just insane. And then also you see in this card as well, everything is so connected. This card has the blue in it, just like this butterfly is the blue. So this white butterfly on top is literally part of this. So implying that the polarity, it's the polarity. You need to understand that every suffering and pain you go through, every heartache, everything is for a divine purpose. But why people suffer their whole lives is because they get caught up in being manipulated. They get caught up in horrible relationships. They get caught up in material objects. They get caught up in distractions. They get caught up in so many things that they don't pay attention to who they are. There's so many things out in this world that distract us from who we are, because honestly, they don't want us to know our true power. I'll get to they later. Okay, so next one. Wow, so this butterfly is every color. Blessings of the Supreme Being. Uh, 10 hours and 15 minutes to Colorado Springs. Okay, let me finish this. Okay. Oh, I guess this time I pulled this book out. I don't know what it is, but I'm about to just pull a page.
My friend gave me that.
Okay. So now I'm going to read something I just pulled out of this awesome book. If we make our country the center of attraction, we designate ourselves with some limiting and divisive, I'm still learning how to read bigger words, divisive national label, such as Bengali, Punjabi, or English. So those are different languages. Or when we profess a particular faith or religion and make this the center of attraction. Again, we designate ourselves with some sectional label, like this, such as Hindu, Muslim, or Christian. Thus, we have chosen a center of attraction that many others cannot share with us, because for them, our center of attraction is not all attractive. Now, that's really deep, because so many people, you know, we always want to put labels on ourselves. We want to label ourselves as, I'm Christian, I'm this, I'm that, I'm Hindu, it's like and you know, even me too, and this is for me to wake up too. You know, I probably have I probably label my, you know, a lot of times I'm like, I justify myself, I'm embarrassed, I'll always say like, I'm weird, please don't judge me, please don't judge my car, like I'm always justifying, I'm always labeling myself. And we instantly always want to label ourselves and put us in some kind of group, and that was just like a little, you know, but this is more bigger, saying, you know, we want to label ourselves in these communities, in these groups, but to be truly free is to be no label, you know, just that's how you know, like, you're finding your own way. Don't listen to any other, and you know, learn from other people's stories, listen, observe, and grow, but follow your path, you know. like, question everything, but there's so much truth in so many beautiful divine, there's so much truth in so many different Bibles, so many different religious things. You just have to search through it and find your own truth and create from it, you know. There's lies and truth in everything. Let me read one more thing. That was really cool. Oh wait, this card says, answer the call. What is my soul calling me to do? So this right here, I want whoever sees this YouTube video, I'm gonna upload it hopefully in the morning. Yes, I will in the morning. Whoever sees this YouTube video, I want you, this is for you, and it says, answer the call. What is your soul calling you to do? I want you to sit down for about like 5-10 minutes with yourself after this video and really ask yourself. No, get a piece of paper, and this is really gonna help. And write down, what is my soul calling me to do? Then under that, write down, I am my soul's calling. Then after that, write down, I live my soul's calling. Then after that, write down, I am my soul's calling for eternity. Then after that, write down, my soul's calling is for pure truth, divine wisdom, and ancient knowledge within myself, to seek for only the highest good, to help and to love and to nurture and to grow and to flourish. Then after that, write down, I have manifested my soul's calling by being my soul's calling. Then after that, write down, I am the love that I reflect within myself of my true highest soul's calling, connected to the highest power of love, divine truth, honesty, greatness, and purity. And then write down after that, if you want to write a couple more things, just keep on going. Write a beautiful, message to yourself, how beautiful you are, and that, you seek all the beautiful things, even like how much, just write down, I love the way I look. I am so beautiful. I am so precious. I am divine. I am love. I am happiness. I am joyful. I have already succeeded. My guidance is here. Angels are guiding me. Angels are already here. Angels are already protecting me. I am protected. And then once you have this piece of paper, fold it up. And fold it up and write any number on it that you feel that connects to you. Any number. It could be a 1-digit number, a 2-digit number, a 3-digit number, a 4-digit number, whatever. And sign your name, and fold it up, sign your name, and on the back of it put so mote it be. So mote it be. You don't have to do that. Just yeah. So mote it be, and put it to your heart and feel all the love that you go back and just take about 10 minutes, close your eyes and put that letter to your heart, and start having images of everything in your life that made you feel so good. I did this the other day, and I started seeing visions of just like, I was having such a bad day, and I started seeing, and I just put my hands to my heart, and I started seeing visions of all these different people that have helped me through my life, and seeing where I am now, and it's just like, it's just like truly feeling the love, and like holding my heart, and just like how beautiful it was to know that like I'm here now, and I'm okay, and everything's gonna be okay. And whatever we go through, it's for, I promise, it's for a reason. And that reason is to grow and to nurture ourselves. And they're not easy. And they're not hard. They're beyond belief of experiences that we can't even explain to someone else, because we experienced it ourselves. You know, we had this experience with ourselves, you know, because we're with ourselves 24/7 our whole entire life. So, and these experiences are internal and external, and no one will ever understand the experiences you have within yourself. You can't explain it to someone else. It just, you know, like, sure, they might understand, but they truly, like, they you know what I'm saying, like, that you have to be inside someone else's body to feel that experience. So anyways, so yeah, I totally, like, you know, like, I get it. Like, I'm here for all of you beautiful souls. Like, I just I am spreading love. I am truth. I am honesty. I am integrity. I am love. And I am helping the world. And by helping the world, I'm helping myself first by healing myself and sharing my beautiful messages. Alright, let me do a couple more cards and I gotta get off. Sisterhood of the Rose, beautiful and devotional, Princess, Mystic Teacher. Wow. That's beautiful, you guys. Mystic Teacher, so, you know, like, if you feel alone, it's time to find some guidance, you know, like, I'll listen, like, get a hold of me, and if you have something if you need to express some emotions, I'll listen, and if you don't want me to give you any advice, that's fine, I'll just listen, I'll take it all in, you know, sometimes you just gotta let things out. When you let things out, you're clearing. You're not stagnant. You're keeping. When you hold emotions in, you're suffocating. You're creating disease in your body. You're creating dis-ease in your body. Pain, suffering, emotions. When you hold those hurt and that suffering inside of you, it bottles up and that becomes your energy field. Like I was saying earlier, everything is energy. So you got to release it. So if you know, I'm here for anyone. If you want to talk to me, like, just hit me up. We can talk. I'll listen to you talk. Okay. The ever unfolding rose, cracked open. It's happening for you, not to you. Wow, it's happening for you, not to you. This is beautiful. The rose has just cracked, and it's time to flourish, all of us. Yeah. I think that's all I have to say. I love you guys so much. Have a beautiful night.